What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Naruto Online. Hope everyone is doing well. We got a pretty good set of events again this week, so they've been doing like a ton of events recently. Like they are just absolutely stacked. And not only that, we also got a really nice quality of life feature. Let me show you this first. So before, when you change class, you could only get 2 free changes every single day, and then you would have to spend ingots. But now they actually allow you to change them unlimitedly. Is that a word? They allow you to change them without cost, which is absolutely great for not only like free to play, but even spenders, like who wants to spend ingots to try to change their main. And this just makes things a lot easier. For example, in like Zenith, if you want to switch around your mains, you can do that now. You can like play around with ninja exam teams, like without having to be restricted to only 2 mains. So just a huge nice thing to have around. Honestly, they should have done it a long time ago, but better late than never. Speaking about new things that have come out, we actually got a new ninja breakthrough Madara Edo Tensei. So this is this Madara over here, the Edo Tensei release here. I don't actually have him, but he was in Great Plates last week. He was in the new 5th Great Plates pack. So I don't know, you might want to pick him up because he actually was not that expensive in there. He's like 2200, I think. 22k for his 3 stars, so that put his like 4 star barely at like 50k total. Actually less than 50k total. So he's actually not that expensive, and for what you're getting, it's not actually that bad. So let's take a look at his breakthroughs here. So first of all, his mystery is pretty standard stuff. So he's got like the deals damage to a lot of people, basically, causes knockdown. But the interesting thing is, if he has more than 70% of his max HP, he deals 50% splash damage to units 1 grid away from the unit's hit. But the unit that gets knocked down will be randomized. And I'm pretty sure this means that every single unit has their own splash radius. So I think it used to be Shisui Susanoo. He has a lot of mystery like this, but it was so powerful, it got nerfed. I think Castell said if you have like 9 units and you use this mystery, the middle unit is going to take 500% of your normal damage. And keep in mind, this is splash damage, which is unavoidable, and not only that, goes through like the defense and resistance of that unit. So it's pretty insane, honestly. That being said though, Madara doesn't actually have any scaling, which is a little bit unfortunate, but who knows, maybe he can take advantage of the Chikashura that came out last week and use that to scale. But anyways, his Y mystery deals 9 damage to 9 units in the field, and it causes fright, aka fear. This isn't the same one that Sasuke Rinnegan has. It's a completely new debuff, but it says fear in the translations, but in Konoha Proxy they use fright, and I think fright is a better one. And we'll get to what that does in a little bit. Enters level 2 explosive mode, and yeah, so let's see here. Fright is a debuff that prevents the units from receiving any new shields or buffs, and they can't execute their standard attack. Lasts till the end of the round, and this debuff cannot be removed through debuff removal if chakra is higher than 40. And the thing with this is it doesn't actually affect immune ninjas, unlike Sasuke's, and it's not irremovable either. And then we can also see here what the level 2 and the level 2Y explosive modes here. So level 2 allows Madara to heal based on 15% of ninjutsu damage and gains super armor. Level 2Y is 10% ninjutsu, but he gets level 2 super armor, which is unsuppressible super armor, which is pretty cool. That also means that we're probably going to be getting level 2 super armor suppress soon, but oh man, that's just crazy. We're just getting like tiers and tiers. Just gonna keep power creeping up until we get like level like 5 or something insane. Okay, let's take a look at his standard though. So his standard is pretty nice actually. Oh, it got changed actually. Before it used to suppress, what was it? Debuff immunity, but his standard 2 is attacks a line of units with 30% increased damage, which is unavoidable, causes knockdown one random unit, and then suppresses super armor until the end of next turn. And the Y is the same thing, but it doesn't have the increased damage. You know, I'm actually looking at this. I'm not sure why you would pick the Y. I can't really see any advantage you would have picking the Y over the +2. Because the +2 has an extra round of suppressing super armor. and it also has 30% extra damage, and the Y doesn't have that. I don't know about that one. His chase though, his chase knockdown unit causes low float and immobile with 30% increased damage, absorbs 100 chakra, and suppresses immunity to debuffs until the end of the round, can be triggered twice. A ton of stuff here in this chase. It's honestly like a top tier chase. You almost can't get a better chase than this. The Y plus 1 is a similar one with 20% increased damage, but instead of suppressing immunity, increases their mystery chakra cost by 20%, kind of like Hashirama New Year, which is really useless. So definitely plus 2 here wins. The passive 1 here, so the plus 2 is just having the barrier reactivation. Is this in the main one actually? Yeah, this is in the main one, so it already does it at 1, 5, and 9. But what's special now is it gives level 2 World of Flowering Trees, and what that does is whenever your ninjas use an attack that has fire, wind, or lightning, or earth element, and it hits a unit, it causes irremovable strong poison, which is a new debuff by the way. And it's also pretty strong because it stacks with the other 3 poison types. So you have regular poison, you have strong poison, you have irremovable normal poison, and then you have irremovable strong poison now. And I honestly forgot the max caps for all of them, but I think it was like 8k or something. Or was there a max cap? I forgot. But the point being, that's going to be a lot of poison damage if you can get all those different types on you. Now the Y version of the passive makes it so that when Madara's health falls between or below 80%, 50%, and 20% max HP, it invokes the World Flowering Tree's Y. What the Y does is whenever your ninjas use any like elemental attack besides water, it'll suppress immunity to debuffs to that unit, which is actually really strong if you think about that. That is like very strong. It essentially removes debuff immunity from like any type of unit except for like Ashura. Also, the reason why they don't include water, by the way, is because Kisame and also Water Main. If you had Water Main, this would be so broken because you would be able to use Shark Spam and essentially continuously chaos them until they die, because Shark Spam has a really high like crit rate, and so that would cause the chaos, and since it suppresses immunity to debuffs, you can't even do anything about it. And then if you run like Kakashi Susano as well, it can't even miss. So yeah, that's why they excluded water from these. Moving on to passive 2, we got even more anti-Naruto 6 stats here. So passive 2 makes him immune to all debuffs and pure ninjutsu damage. This was already built in before, but now what he gets is a 30% damage reduction, like just straight up 30% damage reduction. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. That's just good. You can't go wrong with that. And not only that, when you hit by a pure ninjutsu attack, Naruto standard, he gains 20 chakra and recovers 4% HP. I could have sworn though, I don't think you can get additional chakra with his barrier, so I'm not sure how useful that chakra is, because if you have that barrier up, you can't even regain any chakra from that. I don't know, maybe it's good if you're running like the Y version and so it doesn't activate immediately. The passive 2Y though makes Madara the same things, but he's also immune to interruption, which is actually really strong if you think about it, because now he's immune to debuffs, immune to interruption, immune to pure ninjutsu damage, and when he uses his mystery, he gets level 2 super armor. Like, what are you gonna do to Madara? He's just so strong. You can't really do anything unless he suppresses immunity. And then not only that, whenever Madara is attacked for the first time each round, increases the attacker's mystery cooldown by 1 round. That's a pretty nice one, but it's not super good, you know? It's like just a extra little thing. So yeah, I don't know. If I have a feeling they're probably gonna take out Madara Edo Tensei from the Great Plates pack, but if you manage to pick up some of those packs, good for you. And if he's still around next time, I would probably go and pick it up as well. Also, really quick, I should mention that CN also got a new secret scroll plate, if anyone cares. It's the ninjutsu something, Confusion Jutsu, yeah. What it adds is initiative and control. Alright, let's actually take a look at the events that we got here, and it's pretty good, as I said earlier. So we have the arena training here for free to plays. I'll actually take a look at the recharge events. Let me know if you guys actually want me to look at the recharge events more. I don't really look at them because not very applicable to me, but sometimes we do see some like nice ones. But it's just Shinobi Feast is alright. We got some command flags here, some secret scrolls. Nothing too special though. I'll take the extra power items. Crazy slots. I think this is one of my favorite recharge events, even though I don't get to recharge, just because there's a chance of getting 100,000 coupons. Absolutely insane. 7 days of welfare here. Last week, some of you guys pointed out, I completely forgot about this, or not last week, but last cycle, that I could have done the refinery bait along with 7 days of welfare, and I just completely forgot. That like escaped my mind completely. But yeah, we missed out on like a nice amount of flag fragments because you can get the. Oh, did they take them out? Oh, that's a yikes. I really like the flag fragments in here, but unfortunate that they took it out. We do see Shisui Kimono in here now. You can't even get that many though, because it's just the limited amount of ginger snaps you can get. Amusement park's still here though. Nothing too special going on there. Colorful balloons. We got, oh right, I saw this earlier. We have Naruto Ninetales Chakra in here for 350 points. Are you kidding me? Who's gonna buy this? There's no one literally gonna buy this. Nobody uses Ninetales, or Naruto Ninetales Chakra. I don't even have him yet, by the way. I'm somewhat close though. I think I'm like 10 frags away from his 2-star form. Hopefully we can get him eventually. His 4-star was actually really good for early game when you were like in like version 1.0 because he was one of the few immune ninjas and he caused like ignition when he was getting hit. It's actually pretty strong back then. We do see the Ninja Assist optional packs in here. Very nice. Command flag fragments. We actually finished up our level 7 here. So we got Kisame up to level 7. Well, he's almost done. He's basically done. But that means that we can move on to the next 7 here. We're just slowly making our way through these, which is really good. They give so much power. Absolutely insane. Fireworks finished up. We got missions here. I actually forgot to do yesterday's, like the 8th, quote-unquote 8th day. I'm actually not interested in any of the ninjas in here. Like we got Swimsuit Tsunade, Danzo Izanagi. It's kind of a meh missions, but the Prosperous Times fragments are okay, so I'll probably just be grabbing these, but we can't even get that many, like maybe 8 total. So yeah. And then we also got Wheel of Fortune in here with Obito GNW. Nothing's changed really in this event all that much. We do have Lucky Stars. We still got the power packs in here. I thought they updated this earlier, but I guess not. Let's see, we got Sage Kabuto, and then we also got Anko Swimsuit here. None of these actually really interest me all that much, but I'm not going to be able to get them anyway, so don't take a look too hard at there. We got Cave Rebate, and then we also got Wishing Lanterns, which is pretty nice. I actually need to do this. And then Welcoming Spring, which we actually didn't use up all our beans last week, so I'm glad this is back. Because we still have those extra beans from like a couple months ago, so I'll be using those up now. This only takes you only get 3 per cycle though, which is a little sad. I wish they gave it like 21 per cycle. That'd be pretty nice. Over here we also got Kona Great Tree. They haven't updated the tree rewards in a while, and they're actually not that good anymore. Like I don't really know anyone who wants to get like Kimimaro Halloween, Edo Tensei Minato, or like Kakashi Summer. They're a bit outdated now. But other than that, the actual stuff in here is not bad at all. I mean, if you don't have these ninjas already, I'd say this is a pretty good Kona Great Tree. Shame there's no Fuku deal, but it's a pretty good Kona Great Tree overall. We got like the training potions, we got the secret scroll, the meta ninjas in here, Kakazu, who is a great support, and the Kisame, who's also pretty good. And then Obito's kind of just hanging out here. I mean, I do want him though, so yeah, it's pretty nice. And then finally we also have Arena 3v3 here, we have Jiraiya Rider, which is good for me because I was actually very close to getting his, I think, 2-star version. Does he actually get anything at 3 stars? I can't search it here. Yeah, you see here we're at 23 out of 30. I'm not sure if he gets anything at 3 stars. Hell, he definitely does get something at 3 stars, but I don't think we'll actually be able to directly hit it. But that being said, I'll still take the free fragments in here because I do want to play around with him, especially with like Kakashi Summer. If we take a look at the rankings actually here, you can see that Naruto is actually fighting back. Last week we were like really close, like 20k, and now they're starting to pull ahead a little bit. Like now we're like 25k off, so it's gonna be a race. This isn't gonna be like the other ones. Naruto is actually still like actively playing, so it'll be interesting to see when we can actually overtake them. But anyways, that's going to be all that I have for you guys today. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.